Hello everybody, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today we are diving into some more Pablo, and you guys recommended that I should definitely dive into his song called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. And I'm definitely going to pay attention to the lyrics here because you guys said that his songs really are very lyric focused and usually tell a story sometimes. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. So let's not waste any more time. Let's dive straight into this. Here we go.
Everybody telling the dwarf is bad. Ain't nobody telling the dwarf is sad.
Did I turn on the English captions here? Why are they not working? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's fine.
And because of that, the wolf is going mad. Cause there's nobody willing to understand. Maybe I should be more like the sheep instead. Maybe they will listen if inside I'm dead. Maybe all this maybe it's just because I'm scared. Cause the truth is ugly and I'm not.
That was cool. His eyes changed colors there for like a brief second when she did that. That was cool. Wait, watch. Oh yeah, they turn. Ooh, they turn like red for a minute there. Interesting. It's cool that we're kind of seeing, just right off the bat, it's almost like we're seeing this portrayal of almost like he's this, like, almost like lost child in a way that was just trying to come up to scurry up there and just grab some fish real quick, and they scared him away, and he's almost like he's not really used to like human contact, so he's almost scared of humans. And so now for him to like see like a human try and take care of him, his eyes glow red, like he's angry and he's not really happy about it. But then like the redness goes away instantly, like, wait a minute, maybe this person's actually trying to help me. So that's cool. Let me see if I can catch this like in the moment.
I'm scared.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like right here. So let's like go forward slowly. It's not gonna let me do it continuously. That's annoying. So we go here, turns red here, and it stays red for a second. But then it's like, oh, it fades back to normal. Like, oh, wait a minute, this person might be actually trying to help me. That's interesting. That's cool. Okay.
The truth is ugly and I'm not prepared.
Aww.
So face myself and find that I'm the biggest lie of trying to hide. No. This is getting out of hand. Ang aking mga paa na may nanginginig. Laman lang nagkangkang kumilala sa aking tinig. Halos mapatulan lang ako ng litid.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's like, it's almost like this like story of like being lost in a way. I mean, this is of course my own interpretation, but it's almost like the story of like being lost, and like for him to say like it's like, what was it like? And nobody like even nobody's even tried to recognize my voice. It's almost like this idea of like you're lost, and nobody's there for you. Nobody's trying to look out for you, you know. And it's like amongst all those like people that we might have like in our lives, friends, family, you know, loved ones. I guess more like I shouldn't say loved ones because that's kind of like family. You know, partners, we'll say. You know, they all, it's like he's struggling this moment, and nobody's out there reaching out for him. But then the kindness of strangers did end up helping him briefly there. So it's like it's sad to see that it's like this is so true that you almost receive more kindness from a random stranger. You know, like when we see somebody on the streets, you know, sometimes a random stranger giving them just even a little bit of change or some money or whatnot is just goes more further than any of their family members might have ever been willing to help them. You know, and it's really sad because that's not like what it should be all about. Family should be there for you no matter what, through thick and thin, you know, and sadness and happiness. I mean, that's what family is supposed to be there for. Even your friends, you know, even like your partners. So I think this is kind of like what this video is portraying, is this idea of like, you know, he's like saying like nobody's even trying to recognize my voice. You know, going on to the next line. You know, even as I desperately try to close my eyes. Well, what's he gonna say next? Nope, sorry. Yeah, my emotions still spill over. So it's like even when he tries to close his eyes and escape the reality of what's going on, the emotions still are there. You know, the way he's feeling, the shit he's going through is still there. This is really like powerful, but also very sad because it's just so true in this day and age.
Tagas pa rin aking damdamin at sa may baybayin umaapaw na ang aking galit sa mundo.
Yeah.
Pagsamo ko'y pakinggan niya.
You see? And even those people start picking on him. See, now we're back to this here where he's like, this is like almost his like first interaction with a human that was not trying to like attack him or like push him around. And I think that little representation of kids kind of pushing him was a representation of strangers in the world that kind of just walk right past those, you know, on the streets. And they're just like, ew, God, they're dirty and disgusting and smell like, you know, or like, you know, if they have kids, they're like, kids, don't look, come on, just keep going, you know. And this one kid though did show some compassion, like, wait, let me help you. And he just, you know, in this moment, this acting of Pablo's character here, it was like, oh, well, I guess you just want the apple back here. But you see, as I think we'll see here, he's gonna actually help him. Yeah, see, the older lady's actually helping him.
Wala naman akong ibang gusto, alam mo yan, kahit walang ideya ang mundo. At sa kabila ng mga pangyayari, wala naman akong iba pang masasisi, kundi ang sarili, piniling isang tabi. Marahil nga'y tinagda na ako'y masuwi. Malayo lang sa mundo.
Oh wow, that's so true.
Sabi ko naman sa'yo, di lang ikaw ang talo, di ba nga dalawa na tayo.
See, now this is cool. I love now he's kind of pulling it back to all of us now. It's not just like, hey, didn't I tell you you're not the only one suffering? You know, it's almost like in this moment he's kind of talking to all of us, saying like, hey, even as an artist, I go through my own struggles too. And I think that's something that we always forget is, you know, artists, actors, actresses, you know, rappers, whatever the case may be, we are all humans in this world. Just because they might, you know, seem like they're having a better life than us, they still go through the same shit we go through. They still can experience depression. They can experience anxiety. They can experience the loss of a loved one or somebody cheating on them or whatever the case may be. They might seem like these superhuman beings that are just rich and never go through any problems and whatnot and their lives and whatnot, but they go through the same shit that we do. There's many, many, many people out there that, you know, have truly been through absolute hell. And the problem is that they don't show that, though, you know, nationally, we'll say. You know, you don't see them. They're not going to portray their, you know, ugly side of them, I guess you could say, on national television. You know, but of course, propaganda and the media want to, of course, try to show it off. But they're supposed to be these I guess more so they're portrayed as these individuals that we're supposed to look up to and see them as these like otherworldly beings that are just perfect, and like we want to live like they're like we want to live our lives like them and be able to strive to be like them. But in reality, this like spectrum of it all, they're just like us. And I think that we sometimes forget that. So in this moment, Pablo is taking that on and saying like, hey, didn't I tell you you're not the only one alone? Aren't we all in this together? And he's 100% correct. Yes, we are. We are all in this together. And I think that's something that it gets sometimes lost and forgotten. This is such a powerful, powerful song. And his acting is spot on in this video. I'm thoroughly impressed right now. Yeah, see? Don't face it on you. I'm always here for you. Yes. I love that. Wow. That was so powerful. What a hell of a song. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. The songs that speak to me as a human being the most are the ones that have such a powerful, powerful message. And not only that, the acting of Pablo in this to portray that message and show the visuals of what he's talking about, even the song. Connecting the song's lyrics to the video. That's what it's all about. That's really because some of us really relate to lyrics. Some of us relate more to the visual aspect of it in a video form. Some of us relate more to the actual music. So for us, you know, as listeners, it's important that you captivate all that into one perfect spectrum where we get to fully embrace it and everybody can understand the message here. Whether you're more of a visual person, whether you're more of an all ears kind of guy and listen more to lyrics, or connect through even the emotion of like seeing him crying and like, you know, the feelings that he's experiencing, then, you know, him talking about the emotion and whatnot, and even if we just close our eyes and think like, okay, if I close my eyes, that'll help me escape from reality and everything will go away and it'll be okay. No. Unfortunately, even if you close our eyes and try to hide from the realities of what we're facing, it's still there. The emotions will still boil over. And he nailed this right just perfectly. He put it right on the dot, trying to really portray this feeling of, you know, we all go through hell in our lifetime. And it went from him showing us like, you know, strangers and maybe like family members or like partners, whatever you want to say, kind of almost like ignoring us, like, oh, we don't want to be a part of that. Let him or her or them like deal with that by themselves. You know, that's all negativity, you know. Or like I said, walking past somebody on the streets, like, oh god, they're dirty and disgusting and whatnot. Like, they're probably, if we just give them money, they're probably just gonna use it for like weed and heroin or like cocaine or something like that. And this is just this horrific, like, you know, assumption. Like, for all we know, that could be a vet. That could be a veteran who has lost everything, or they, you know, came out of war and they just can't get out of their, like, they're struggling PTSD and can't get out of that little bit of, like, a rut they're going through, and their whole family is, like, gone, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And they could just be needing somebody to talk to. They could just be somebody who needs to just give them a chance. And I think this is exactly what Pablo is saying, you know, in a more of a relation type of way. Whatever hell we go through, we're going through it together. Whether it's us, or Pablo's character here, or an actor, or an actress, or a singer, or one of our family members, or a close friend, or our best friend, we all go through absolute hell sometimes. And it's important that we do it together. It's important that we stick up for one another. It's important that we are there for one another. And that is just one of the most incredible messages ever in this world right now, because it's so important. It's one of the most important ones, I think, in my opinion. And I think that's why we really need creators like Pablo here, artists like him, to be able to really portray that. Wow, that was powerful. So different from the other song we were at to. What was it? I can't remember what it's called right now. But anyways, such a different vibe, but such a great one. I mean, it shows the versatility of him also as an artist, and honestly makes me want to dive more into him. There we go. But anyways, with that being said, if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to it by clicking down below, and I'll go ahead and place my reactions playlist for SB19 over here, and I'll go ahead and place my most recent reaction to Pablo over here. You can check those out. With that being said, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys.